store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32. We can look at this Patriots defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
He finds his man complete. It's Stevenson. 22 yards there, a first down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL, and they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Campbell. He finds his man complete. That's Stevenson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In motion goes the tight end. Off the play fake. Campbell. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. In 5. Crazy.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Pushes past him. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
We're good.
Looking to throw. May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now to the left here to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Now they'll audible to something else. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now a 2nd and 10. Caught on the right side. Reed. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Off play action. Campbell. Pass caught right side, Fannin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal from just inside the 5.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Ready?
Brown. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
3. 18 caught.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Browns defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Crazy.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 4.
Ready, what's that? Me. Here we go, boys. Crazy. 5. Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And now that'll kick out of bounds, and this is going to be spotted back at their own 30. Oh, man. The Browns drive about to get started. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, and
it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Narvison for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football?
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Oh, that is incomplete. The Patriots at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Back to throw. Campbell. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Narvison now for the extra point. And that is going to be wide to the right and no good, but penalty flag shower in. And I think this is going to wind up a first down. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now Narvison for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
To the air, May. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. May going to give it to Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down and long.
Hey, Bo, five. Crazy. Hey, five.
They'll throw with May. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Williams to return. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Campbell. Oh, a Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Hey, what's that? Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Okay, you're here. Here you go. Crazy. Hey, five.
Here's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, what's that? Hey, 10 right. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Patriots 14.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off.
A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here we go, boys. Crazy, crazy.
On play action, May. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
You there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started.
Cowboys!
And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
70, rig alert, 18, pioneer, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Off play action, Campbell. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. Hurt. Cup 19. Go.
Here's Campbell off the play fake. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Campbell. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19,
Back to throw again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Sir, what's that? What's that? Good. 23. It's 5.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for New England. 58 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a 2nd. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 7-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Eddie, what's that?
He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. That's to his running back, complete. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Campbell. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit to prevent him from making another catch to his big start.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
This time they stay on the ground.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Campbell, off play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevenson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Cut 19, cut Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off play action, Campbell. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. Hot 70, hot Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Campbell. Complete to White. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Off the play fake. Campbell. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Campbell off the play fake.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, Garfield.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37.
Now they'll shift things around.
Crazy, crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May.
Inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Good. 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, start. Here. Hey, 5. Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of
frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
149 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This 2nd and 4.
Off play action. Campbell. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go now. Hurt. Let's go, 80.
Straight ahead, ETN.
A beautiful fake. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They'll get two out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Fix the Eagles.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They go play action now. May. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now here goes tonight. It is crazy, crazy. You there, you there, you there. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the gun on third down, it's May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, when I looked at it, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Etienne, 38 yards. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Patriots 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. May. His throw incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Hey, what's that? Kick in! Crazy! Crazy! Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy!
Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Hey, let's punch. Yeah, you're here. Here you go. Hey, Bo. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
No, what's that? CD, what's that?
Go, check it, boss. Check the call.
Hey, 5. Crazy.
They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Hey, what's that? Hey, 5. Crazy.
They're going on 4th down. May. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
23 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, 5. Crazy.
To the air, May. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Hey, what's that? Hey, 5. Crazy.
Henderson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hey, 5. Hey, what's that?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Got it. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not ready to just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 36. 161 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Down. Panther 60. Check. Rig.
Looking to throw. Campbell. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Braden Narvison now to try the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Five. Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. The
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Off the play fake. Campbell.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Let go.
Off play action. Campbell. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
An inside give, Brown. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Got it. Ready?
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
70. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. He's going to let it go again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What's that? 30. Get him.
And they go play action with May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Angel.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
What's that? Crazy.
They'll set up a throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
five.
Fourth down. Here's May. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. This is Brown going up the middle to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run for Brown on second down. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator looks
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Back to throw. Campbell. Wide open receiver, complete. Now first and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 16 yards.
Mustang 19.
And the Browns
looking to throw. Campbell. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Crazy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, 5. Crazy.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Viking, Cowboy 80.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Get up, 60 Eagles, 60, 70 Lions. Go.
Campbell now to throw from his end zone. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for Cleveland, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.